Good morning. I have been describing the concept of socioeconomic rights, and I'm continuing with some of the concept of the socioeconomic rights. Here, it is Article 39A provides that the state shall secure that the operation of legal system promotes justice on a basis of equal opportunity and shall in particular. And we all know that we have a legal system, and every person or every people, every person should ensure this, should have an access to this legal system. They should have an opportunity to access our legal system. That is ensured in the Article 39A. And another concept under this 39A is provide free legal aid so that justice is not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. We know that I have already told that India is a developing country. There are many poor people living in India, and maybe a large chunk of our population, they are not able to access this legal system because they are poor. So in Indian Constitution, they are providing free legal aid for all people residing in India. So they can justice is denied to any citizen. So through this providing free legal aid, justice is not denied to any citizen. It ensured for every citizen because legal aid is free. And another article, that is Article 41. Article 41 states that within the limits of its resources, state will make provisions for. Actually, we know that India is a developing country and we have limited resources. So within the limits of this limited resources, we have to ensure some protection. We have to ensure something for our population, our citizens. That is the right to work, to education, and to public assistance to the unemployed, sick, old, and disabled. We have to ensure a right to work and right to education, and public assistance to the unemployed. We know that India consists of a huge unemployed population, so we have to give public assistance for this unemployed population and some sick population also. We have to give public assistance for the sick population, and public assistance should be given for the older people, old population, and public assistance should be given for the disabled also. And another point in this category is secure just and human condition of work and maternity leave and decent living wage. So the human should they have to secure human condition of work. The condition should be human, and maternity relief. Actually, after the pregnancy or delivery, maternity relief should be given for the women population, and decent living should be ensured for the population in our country, and decent wages also ensured for the people in our country. And other concept is raise level of education. In the previous concept, I have told that India is ensuring the basic education in the age group of 6 to 14, and through this article raise the level of education. Actually, the level of education should be raised through this article. This article ensuring raising the level of education and this standard of living, and standard of living of our people should be increased, and Public health. Public health is an important concept, and public health also should be make available for all citizens. And early childhood care and education. Actually, early childhood care is an important concept, and children should be eligible for this early childhood care, and education of children below the age of 6. Actually, basic education is ensured between the age group of 6 to 14. Actually, children should give education below the age of 6 also. Actually, through this article, education of children below the 6 also enshrined. And Article 43. Article 43 direct the state to ensure to all workers agricultural, industrial or otherwise right to work, right to a living wage, and a right to such condition of work as would ensure decent standard of life and full enjoyment of social and cultural opportunities. Actually, whatever may be the work condition, maybe he's doing an agriculture work and industrial work, actually they have the right to work, and right to living wage also ensured for the working population, and they should be ensured a decent standard of life and full enjoyment of social and cultural opportunities. So the workers, whatever may be their sector, whatever they can be belong to a agriculture sector or industrial sector, they have to ensure full enjoyment of social and cultural opportunities. Article 43A, introduced in 1976, direct the state to ensure the participation of workers in the management of industry and other undertakings. Actually, once upon a time, workers were not allowed to allowed to engage in the management of industry. But under this provision, workers are allowed to engage in the management of this industry. So, this is about the socio-economic rights. Actually, what is the peculiarity of, what is the characteristic of socio-economic right is it is coming under directive principles of state policy. Actually, in the case of fundamental rights, it is enforceable in the court. If a person is not getting a fundamental right, he can go to the court and he can get his right. But socio-economic rights coming under directive principles of state policy, so it is not enforceable in the court, but these provisions are enshrined in the constitution, and state has to give this provision for the population of its, for the state has to give this provision for its population. That's about it.